Now look guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you a Nicolas Pépé FC 26 player review. This is the Showdown card. He is an 82 rated right midfielder, 6 foot, explosive on the acceleration type, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 89 pace, 80 shooting, 78 passing, 84 dribbling, 38 defending and 70 physical. So not bad stats there. 89 pace obviously very nice, 84 dribbling to go with that is really good as well. 80 shooting a little bit low, and I would like that weak foot to be 4 stars. Is a little bit annoying. He can also play as a striker and a right winger, so he's got a few different options, but I don't know if I'll be playing him as a striker just purely because that weak foot only being 3 stars probably isn't good enough in my opinion for a striker. So I'll probably be playing him as a right winger. Let's go into the in-game stats. So we've got 89 pace, as I said there, 88 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, exactly what you're going to be looking for there in a winger. 80 on the shooting. Nothing really stands out. 88 penalties kind of does stand out a little bit. Everything else, unfortunately, other than shot power, is below 80, which is a little bit concerning, in my opinion. We'll see how that works, but again, I don't think that he's got the stats to be playing as a striker. 78 for the passing, 81 short pass. He's not got that great of a cross. 77, 83 curve. So, yeah, I don't know. Is this a difficult card for me to really know what his best position is going to be? Yeah, we'll soon find out. Dribbling at 84, 93 agility there. That's really a standout stat for me. That is really, really nice. 93 agility, 77 balance, 80 on the reactions, 84 on the ball control, 85 on the dribbling, and 77 on the composure. Obviously, the agility is going to be really good. The balance only at 77. Not often you see that. Normally, if the agility is good, the balance is also very good. Big difference there. So we'll see how that plays out. 38 on the defending, 60 head accuracy. Not really going to get many headers as a winger. He is definitely more of an attacking player than a defending player on the wing there, so not really too worried about that. And then the physical at 70, his aggression is only 45. That is really, really bringing it down because he has got 77 strength, and that really is the key one. 72 stamina could be a little bit low if you are looking to play him as a right midfielder and having sort of going up and down on the right hand side there. But if you're having him more of an attacker, more of a right winger, or if you do play him as a striker, then the 72 stamina, how it is a bit annoying, it's not going to be as detrimental to you as a right midfielder. So he has got some really, really good stats on there, but I'm not sure on what his best position is. He's not got good enough shooting or weak foot to be a striker. Again, his finishing is not that good to be a winger either. His crossing is not that good to be a winger. But as a right mid, his stamina is not that good. He's got stats, but they seem to be in the wrong places. We'll see how that plays out. Let's get into some gameplay, and then we'll go back to these stats and see how
Alright, let's see how Pepe gets on here. So I have actually got him playing as a striker. I tried him as a striker and as a winger. He seemed to perform better for me as a striker. Now I don't know if that's because I'm more used to playing with strikers. I rarely use wingers in FC games, so maybe that is the reason. But as a striker, he was actually really, really good. His pace, of course, you would kind of expect to be quite good from the card, but his finishing surprised me. He was able, as long as you get it on his left foot, he was able to finish really, really well. Look at that pace to get away from the defenders, and again on his left foot, going to put the ball in the back of the net. Really, really good finishing, which did surprise me. I just didn't think that. I know the stats are, well, they're obviously better than his gold card, but they're still not like outstanding stats, so I was a little bit surprised by how good this guy was, especially for the price as well. He's not an expensive squad builder challenge that you're going to be doing, so yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. His dribbling was fantastic. His strength was not bad. There were occasions where he did kind of get pushed off the ball and he probably could have done a little bit better. I maybe would put a chemistry style on there to increase the physicality of him, specifically the strength, but dribbling was really fun. He's just a fun card to play with, and as an Arsenal fan, I feel like he got a lot of stick unfairly, so it was good to see Pepe get a special card, and one that can get an increase as well. These do increase if his team wins, so fingers crossed for that. But yeah, let's get back into the in-game stats and we'll compare them to how he felt in the actual gameplay.
Alright, so you see him in action there. Not bad, honestly. It was a little bit better than what I was expecting. The stats definitely felt better than what this card suggests. And don't forget, you can get increases on these cards. If his team win, then he will get an increase. I am doing a review on the left back as well, so you will see that one as well. But 89 pace definitely felt like 89. That was definitely his key attribute. You could tell that he was rapid, he was fast. 89 pace all day long. I'm sticking with that. One of the faster players I've used so far. 80 on the shooting, honestly, it didn't feel as bad as what the card suggested. I'm going to go for an 82 on the shooting. Nothing like up there with the elite strikers. 82 is a decent enough stat for a right winger or right mid if you're going to I don't know if I still don't think I'd play him as a striker. For me, that weak foot is just not good enough. I want my strikers to have a 4-star weak foot, or they'd have to have tremendous shooting on their 3-star weak foot. And for me, he doesn't have good enough shooting or the weak foot, so he's going on the right wing for me. That does bring me on to the passing. 78 passing now. I'm not one that does like massive amounts of crosses. I didn't really get his crosses weren't great, I will say, if I'm completely honest. But I think what you're doing with this sort of player is you're using his pace. You're not crossing. You're just using his pace to kind of like break away on counters and pass to one, maybe a cam or your striker with a through ball if you're in the right position to. I don't think that you're looking to sort of run down the wing and get crosses in with this guy. So 78 passing, I'm going to say feels about right. I'm going to stick with the 78 passing. I think that we can safely say they didn't feel any better, but it definitely didn't feel any worse either. 84 on the dribbling, I think we can increase that. You saw some nice things that he was doing there dribbling wise. So I'm going to bring his dribbling. Thinking, no, you know what? Actually, I'm going to keep his dribbling up second forward. 84 is a really, really good stat, especially at this point in the game. I keep forgetting that we are literally in not even the first full week of the proper game yet. It hasn't come out for everyone until next week. So yeah, 84 dribbling. At this point in the game, it does feel like that. It doesn't feel any better. I mean, 84 is still a fantastic stat, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like 84 is a good stat. There's nothing really else for me to say there. 38 on the defending, leave as is, didn't have any chances to do anything there with him. And 7 on the physical, I'd bring up the overall physical. His strength did feel probably about a 77, so I'd bring up the physical to like a 74 or something like that. So, it's not an expensive one to do. He can get an upgrade as well. If his team win, does he go up 2, for a team win, and goes up 1 if they draw. So he can become an 84 rated card with a few nice stats increases there. His pace will probably go up to a 91. His shooting maybe like an 82. So yeah, he probably will feel more then than what he feels like now. So I am really interested to give that card a go if his team do win. So yeah, I'd say definitely do it. It's worth having in your squad, and if you get an increase, then that is an added bonus. So hopefully you did like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There will be more FC26 player reviews on my channel. Go check those out. As always, guys, thank you for watching.